What's going on, everybody? Today on Cooking for College, we are doing, because it is St. Patrick's Day week, as you can tell from my bright green pants and the decorations up everywhere, we are doing shepherd's pie, which is a good Irish dish. It's very cheap, very easy. It's going to feed me, camera girl, and my roommate probably lunch and dinner for the next 3 days. And I'm going to make 2 of them. I have a little one in the oven already, so that I can pull the Food Network trick, pull one ready out when I put one in. And I'm going to make a really big one. I'm going to show you all how to make the big one. And it's very simple. You pretty much do 1, 1, 1, 1. What I mean is you do a pound of meat, you do some mashed potatoes, you do a can of mixed vegetables, and a can of cream of mushroom soup, which will soften it up and make it not so dry. Okay, so first I got my mashed potatoes made, and I browned my meat. And as you're browning your meat, you want to do salt and pepper on your meat while you're browning it. And now it's good and ready. You want to dump some of the grease out, but save a little bit of the grease, because a little bit of it will give it that flavor. I know it's not the best for you, but it gives it that extra flavor. Alright, and it's very simple. You just take take a big mixing bowl right here. You dump in your meat. And then right on top of your meat, throw that in there. Right on top of your meat, you just take a can of mixed veggies, which has carrots, corn, peas, green beans, potatoes, celery. It's got a little bit of everything. It's a nice, short, easy way to go through it. So I do 2 cans of that with the 2 pounds of meat. If you're just doing a little one, you just do 1 pound of meat, 1 can, and then 1 can of cream of mushroom. This is a secret that my dad taught me. So I just dump this right here on top. Make sure I get it all out. Alright, get my other can of cream mushroom. Oh, I need a spoon for this one. Get my other can, dump it right there on top. And to make it a little healthier, I got the fat-free cream of mushroom, so that's easy. That's a nice, easy way to take some of the fat out of it. Get that. Make sure I get all, you want to get all the good stuff, because like I said, this will keep it from drying out. This will keep it yummy and moist after you bake it. And you are going to bake it after you mix all this up, and I personally like corn, so I put a little extra corn in there. So you just mix it all together, and you're going to preheat your oven to about 350 degrees. You don't want to do too much more than that, because you might burn the bottom of it, and that'll just put a burnt flavor throughout the entire thing, and that's not what you want at all. That'll ruin the whole meal. So 350, normally for about 30 to 45 minutes. Everything's already cooked, so you're just trying to get the flavors to come together, and you want to melt the cheese, because I put cheese right there on top, and I do love my cheddar cheese, so that will go right there. And I got all this mixed in good. Get my big pan here, spray it with some Pam so nothing sticks. Get the sides, make sure you get the sides of your pan, because it will cake on there once it's baking. Just take this and just dump it right on in. Alright, that's good. And you want to smooth it out. Try to make it nice and even everywhere. So each big spoonful you get to serve is about equal with meat and mashed potatoes. And you can salt and pepper. You can go ahead and put a little bit on top right there. And you're probably going to have to do it again when you go to eat it, just because it's hard to judge how much it's going to need. So better safe than sorry. You can always add more, but you can never take any out. Remember that. Alright, so you just do that right there. Now you just want to take your mashed potatoes. And these are just the box of mashed potatoes. It's not very simple. You don't have to hand make all that stuff. You can if you want to. It's very delicious, but it's more time consuming. You can just do this little box. Dump that on there. Use your spatula and you can smooth it out. Smooth it out to all corners. All the sides. Alright. Get that in there. Okay. And now, once you get it all spread out nice like this, doesn't have to be even or anything, you just want to get it so that it's touching all the way around. You want to get that. And you just take your cheese that I already have grated up in my bag because I always use the block and grate it up. It's just better cheese, nicer cheese, and you save money because the block goes on sale more. So you do this right, and you just spread it right there on top. Need a little more. Dump the whole thing on there, why not? Alright. And you can mix up the cheeses you put on top. It's not specific. Cheddar cheese, yellow cheddar is the classic normal cheese that you put on there. I like extra sharp. It has a better flavor to me. But you can use whatever you want. You can put a little mozzarella on there or whatever. Whatever your preference is. Over there. Alright, and like I said, I got everything up to 350 degrees, and I'm going to take it and just stick it in the oven for about 35-45 minutes until your cheese gets nice and melted and starts to brown. Once it starts to brown, St. Patrick's Day, once it starts to brown, you pull it out and get nice and cheesy. And this is your finished product right here. Throw that bad boy in there. Set your timer so you don't burn it. Just set it for 30 and then check it and see how the cheese is, and then you can set it for more if you need to. And all in all, this meal costs like $4 for a pound of meat, and if you don't get it on sale, you can get it on sale for cheaper than that. $1 for a can of mixed veggies, or 69 cents actually, for a can of mixed veggies, and the mashed potatoes, just get that box, and it's nice and easy. $1 for the cream of mushroom. Very simple meal, very quick, very delicious, and will feed you for a couple days. Alright everybody, that was Cooking for College.